Greetings and welcome to another episode of Shop Talk down here at Page 3's Game Zone. I'm Nathan Varney.
And I'm Aaron Sawyers.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Issue 2 of Secret Wars, the 2015 edition of Secret Wars from Marvel Comics.
Yes, we are.
It goes on sale. Tomorrow is what? Wednesday, May the 13th?
The 13th, I believe.
So, we reviewed Issue 1.
Yes.
And I said that we definitely needed to review Issue 2, and oh Lord.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Billy. It's,
Doomtastic.
In the words of a couple of our friends, it's on, it's on. I mean, Issue 1 didn't waste any time.
No.
But Issue 2, again, writer-designer Jonathan Hickman and primary art
He said
Ribic. Yeah. But this jumps in. The beginning of Issue 1, I don't think we really touched on where Doom and Molecule Man and Doctor Strange basically vanished.
Yeah.
In a flash of light. They appeared to be, as the text was talking, before God. Well, now in Issue 2, Battleworld outright has been created by Doctor Doom.
Yeah. God Doom.
By God Doom.
God Doom.
Pretty epic here. Really sweet, like solid, like white, silver white armor that he's clad in here. In the back of the book, here in Issue 2, they actually give you a map of Battleworld. Really neat. All the different territories, including the shield, the wall. I mean, I guess they couldn't resist maybe borrowing that from Game of Thrones. But all of the Thors, I mean, basically everybody that's ever been a Thor, is here. My understanding, and I could be very wrong about this, but my understanding is the traditional Thor that we all know and love, or hate if you hate Thor. But anyway, Thor's a fun character to me, so
I like him.
But regardless, it becomes Thor potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, it surely looks. I mean, it's a very muscular, young-ish, blonde-headed man. But regardless, even whether or not it's actually Thor, the traditional Thor is kind of irrelevant. But my speculation is that he becomes Thor in this book.
I don't think they ever do mention the young man's name.
Right. So, which is kind of why I figured it was just Thor.
They just call him Brother.
Yeah, they call him Brother Thor, but that's because they're all Thors. And wielding, each of them have their own hammers.
Beta Ray Bill's there.
Beta Ray Bill is in there, as well as many others. I mean, there's the Storm and various and sundry.
All led by Odin.
Yeah.
Odin Thor.
Yeah.
Odin Thor.
But they are Doom's keepers of justice.
Police style,
Yeah, they're basically Battleworld's police force.
Yeah. Which, I have to say, if I ever had a police force, I would want it to be an army of Thors.
My gird. Oh, Lord.
Who would not want an army of God of Thunders just at your wheel?
I can't even go on. That's yes. That's all you need to say. You would. I mean, I guess I would say you wouldn't have crime, but Battleworlds has crime, so
they still have the disbelievers.
Yes,
those of doubt.
Man, a lot happens in this book. Sinister is revealed to be is presented as a Baron.
A Baron, one of the high
of. I think they just call it like Sinister Land. Bar Sinister.
Bar Sinister.
Bar Sinister. I'm going to flip to that map there. Yeah, it's a really cool map of Battle World with a key or a legend, I suppose, depending on whether you which end you're on there. But
Bar Sinister.
Yeah. But he is a baron of one of the territories in. Excuse me. What did they call it? Doom. Like maybe Lataveriton.
Yeah.
Is actually what Doom is calling Battle World. He doesn't call it Battle World. Doom calls it like I said. I think it was Lataveriton, but everybody else is calling it. They
call it
Lataverion. Sorry. Believers call it God's Kingdom, but everyone else, the common folk, call it Battle World. Which is pulled out of, and I'm jumping around here, but I'm sorry, but it just, oh my goodness.
There's so much good stuff.
Yes. Thanos pulls that out of one of the diggers, the Moloids, basically. Yeah, Moloids. At least I'm pretty sure that's who they are.
That's who they remind me
and
of.
Thanos, like the Cabal, Thanos and Tesseract, etc., appear at the end of the book, and that's when you find the name of all of this stuff, because Thanos basically has got one of these guys, and he's like, you're going to tell me what the name of this place is, as they had escaped.
By apparently stealing plans from regular
Marvel Universe's Reed Richards.
Yeah, so they made their own version of they call it the Rat.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but they escaped the annihilation. Well, I don't want to say annihilation wave, but they escaped the destruction of those universes and made it to Battle World. They appear here. Anyway, let's get back here to...
Yeah.
So, Sinister is sowing discord in Lataverion.
He's been accused of sowing discord.
The sheriff of Doom's world here, of Battle World, is Doctor Strange.
Yep.
He's the sheriff of Agmato. Yes, please.
Yep.
I mean, so Sinister, and he's being accused of this discord by the Braddocks.
Yeah, by the Baron.
Which are the rulers of, I think it was King James's England. Yes.
Yes.
Another territory of Battle World, which is basically the Captain Britain Corps' territory here.
Higher Avalon.
That Higher Avalon is where this alleged Thor is from.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
No, King James's England is where the Britons, the Captain Britain squad is,
okay.
or Captain Britain Corps is from there. Anyway, they allege that Sinister is sowing discord. He's found guilty. He invokes the right to trial by combat against his accuser, which was one of the which was traditional Captain Britain. And
not the Baron.
Right.
It was his brother.
Right. Actually, Brian.
Brian.
Yeah. Not Jamie Braddock,
yeah.
but or James. But yeah, Brian Braddock, the one that's normally Captain Britain in the normal Marvel universe. So they fight. Sinister wins. Doom is about to pass judgment and basically have everybody executed. Everybody in King James's England and in Bar Sinister.
Yes. Sinister's about to kill him, and Doom stops him.
Well, but then, like, Doom stops him from killing him, and is about to just lay the smack down, so to speak, on both territories. And Sue,
his wife,
Von Doom, steps in and
says mercy.
Asks for mercy. So he sentences Sinister to a public whipping, which is just hilarious. I mean, Sinister's one of my favorite characters, like, period. But this is just...
Why does it not surprise
me? Yeah, this is just hilarious. Like, he sentences him to be whipped.
I just like the way that when they start accusing him, he's like, me, no.
Yeah,
I would
no. Pashaw.
And he's like, well, you have to pay gold or give territory. And he was like, I'm not going to do either.
Yeah, I don't think so. So, anyway, so he sentences him to be whipped, and he banishes James Braddock, the current, well, as the book opens, the current Baron of King James's England on Battleworld, to the Shield, which is, again, the wall that separates the three southernmost territories of Battleworld, which were
the Shield,
Deadlands, Perfection, and New Xandar. Now, Deadlands is where he actually goes, which is where the Marvel zombies are.
Yeah.
Now he does. You don't see him die, but when Odin comes back and reports to the Sheriff of Agamotto, to Doctor Strange, he says he fought well. Yeah. You know. So you're left to believe that he's dead. He takes out the Venom zombie. But then you don't see anything else. They go on to talk about other things in the Southern Hemisphere that Battleworld's protected from, in addition to the zombies, also to invasions by Ultron.
Yeah, they crazed Ultron
and his army of AIs, to Annihilus and waves of annihilation swarms. Yeah. So it's like, oh, my gosh, just so many. So you've got basically it's like, okay, Marvel Zombies waiting. You've got Annihilation, from previous big Marvel's story and crossovers. Annihilation. It's like, okay, here's this, and then Age of Ultron, which is not too far gone as far as in the comics.
Yeah. All
big things that's like, okay, well, you're going to have to deal with these again on Battleworld.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
I'm sure those are going to get out somehow. You know that's going to go down.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love the fact that when he first got into over into the Shield, that Venom was like, I'm going to spread you around and share you, but on one condition, I get to eat your brains.
Yeah.
And
just
now
a lot.
they've got the breach.
Yes, and so and Galactus is
the Sentinel,
is the guardian of Doomstot, of Castle Doom,
the burning giant, the world-eating Sentinel.
Yes, my God. I guess one other part in here that to mention is that. And I'm sure that we've still even overlooked some stuff here without going through this, but again, there was just, man,
so much.
It just hit. Like if issue 1, I think I'd mentioned that it went from 0 to 60 right away. Man, this
went from 60 to 100.
Well, I was gonna say this cranked it up to 11 and pulled the knob off and ate it, and gave it to a burning Galactus for consumption. There were some explorers that discover the ship, the raft that the Cabal, the ultimate Reed Richards, the maker, and Thanos and company were hiding on.
Which they don't reveal it's them. They just kind of show that it's
right.
It looks. They don't reveal it's them or.
So they go back and report to Odin, I guess.
Yeah, no, they report the Prime Minister, Minister of Powers, reports to
Strange.
The sheriff.
Yes, the Sheriff of Agamotto, to Doctor Strange, and that they discovered what they discovered. He reads what it is and puts it under quarantine, and then he asks the Thors to go and enforce the quarantine.
Yeah.
The character that you and I both are understanding to be Odin.
Yeah.
It certainly looks like Odin. They never said that it was Odin, but it looks like Odin.
It looks like him. It's got the eye patch. It looks like Odin and Thor clothes.
Yeah. So, but regardless, this character that's part of the Thors is killed in the book.
Yeah, he was killed pretty brutally.
When one of the diggers opens
the Ark.
Opens the Ark of the Covenant here, and his face melts off. No, but
the raft.
Yes, opens the raft. Is killed by several weapons,
several spears, and
of course Terax the Tamer.
Yeah,
his axe is in amongst that. But so they have officially arrived on Battle World, and man. So it looks like, my suspicion, I'm going to speculate here. Okay. I want you to speculate as well here. I don't know if you've given this much thought here since we read, but regardless. So my speculation is that Thanos and Doctor Doom are going to have like an ultimate throwdown for Battle World.
Oh yeah.
Before this is over. Not to end it. I don't think that will end Secret Wars necessarily, because I feel like that's when like the Beyonder is going to come in as actual God for this and be like, okay, and take care of stuff, which is also part of my speculation. But Thanos and Doctor Doom,
absolutely,
are gonna go down are gonna throw down, because there's no way that the two of them are going to be able to coexist on this planet.
Oh no, Doctor Doom's all about order.
Yeah,
and Thanos is going to throw discord into it.
Yeah,
so there's no way
because them existing, as is alluded to in this book, undermines so's disbelief that Doctor Doom created the planet, and that there's something else out there.
Yep.
So, which is why Doctor Strange wanted it quarantined and hidden.
Yep.
To keep control of everything on Battle World. So,
he kept calling it something. What was it? It was like sick or shick or something like that.
Oh, schism.
Schism.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
which would be like ultimate, effectively the ultimate sowing of disbelief between separating sides.
Yeah.
On that. So, oh wow. Okay, so that was my speculation that there's going to be an ultimate battle between the two of them that will ultimately, I hate to use the word ultimate like so many times, but I guess the Ultimate Universe is involved, so why not?
If I could edit this, I'd make a counter of how many times you say ultimate.
God, I hate you. But they will be separated, if you will, or the fight will be decided by the Beyonder, is my speculation.
That's actually a pretty good one. They're definitely going to go throw down. They have to fight some way, somehow. Because, I mean, like you said, there's no way that they can exist together.
Such an epic battle.
God, yeah.
Mm.
I mean, for the fact that Mr. Sinister and them had stopped just because Doom pointed.
Yes.
I'd love to see what he can do with this.
He's definitely got some power.
This God Doom.
Maybe he has the power of the Beyonder.
Wow.
Oh. That explains some of the it would explain the white-ish looking outfit here.
And
boy,
the left hand, Sue's daughter.
Oh yeah, Valeria.
Yeah. She has a 4. I just want to point that out.
They left them in their traditional white with the black, the white with black with the little design on the lapel there.
Yeah.
From the Future Foundation.
Yeah. And I just thought it was interesting that she still had a 4 on, but there's no mention so far of Johnny Storm or Thor or Reed Richards in this.
Johnny Storm or Thor.
Thor. I meant thing.
Yes.
Or any kind of Fantastic Four related or anything like that yet.
Man.
So
Man.
I think that'll be interesting to see what's going on with that.
A lot of layers. Man, there's a lot of layers here.
It's deep.
Oh.
It's deep, bro. But I'm definitely excited. I mean, God, I've got to get the prologue and read this. I still haven't got a chance to do it, but.
All right, so you think they're going to throw down 2?
Oh, absolutely. I don't see what. I don't know. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Okay, who do you think a thwart, like a monkey wrench in their battle would be then? I think it will be the Beyonder, the traditional Beyonder.
Beyonder?
Who do you think?
Right now, I'm actually kind of thinking it could be this young Thor could do something to mess something up.
All right.
Either that, or it's going to be somebody from the other raft.
Okay.
From the other universe.
So potentially even just regular Reed Richards.
Reed Richards.
Wow. Okay. Boy, that'd be cool. I mean, either of those.
Yep. And it may not necessarily ruin it, but I think it's going to definitely interrupt, and something's going to go down.
Well, I guess it would certainly be appropriate for Reed Richards to thwart Doom's plans.
This is true. I'd actually like to see, especially since he just lost Sue and them, and now he's going to, if he comes into this battle world, they find him, then he's going to meet.
Well, I mean, I imagine this is where she went when she vanished in issue 1.
Vanished or
right, but I mean, was taken, like blinked out of existence, was taken to battle world.
Yeah.
So, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Both of those are really cool possibilities.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I guess final thoughts for me, of course, is I guess I'm going to give this 3 out of 2. 3 Flaming Galactuses up.
Flaming Galactus.
Because why not? That's just awesome.
I've just got.
Yeah.
That's all I've got to say. This is mind blowing. I love it.
All right. Well, if this is how they're going to restart, their universe and get things going in a single continuity, man, this is definitely a wild way to do it.
Oh,
definitely,
absolutely.
they've left the door wide open for so many possibilities. So, all right. Final thoughts from you? Other than that, just
if you haven't read the first one, definitely pick it up. Read this one. I know, like I said, I think I've sound like a broken record. I'm going to read the prologue. I would suggest anybody to pick it up because
this is sweet.
This is really sweet.
Great story, great art.
Yeah.
Pace. I mean, there's just.
I guess I haven't even said anything about the art, and that's usually the first thing.
Well, it's just gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
So,
art. Beautiful.
But, definitely pick them up. And I guess that will wrap up then another episode of Shop Talk down here at Page 3's Gang Zone. Again, I'm Nathan Varney.
And I'm Aaron Sawyer still, I think.
Are you maybe from another dimension, Aaron?
I could be.
Uh-oh.
Maybe
you're my arch nemesis.
The Unmaker. Aaron, Destroyer.
Lord. All right. Well, we'll see you next time.
See ya.